Hey friends, welcome to Motion Monday with Dough and Discipline. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Welcome if you are a new subscriber or watcher, and welcome back to all of my besties. So today we are going to make some progress in our lovely white binder. But first, when I came home today, I had some member mail and an order that I like to share with you guys because it is just outstanding. All right, so my good friend Budgeting with Kim, I ordered a 4th of July A5 stretch off challenge from her, and I just wanted you guys to see it. It is the mason jar. In addition, I ordered a holiday stretch off, which is gaming theme because my boys are big gamers. Last but not least, I ordered a holiday sticker challenge, which is the $50 version of the hot cocoa. I love ordering from Budgeting with Kim. The quality is awesome, and I just love her designs. Now, in addition to that, because I also order from her, I do participate in her membership. And if you guys are members and have not opened your member mail, do not look at this part if you don't want a spoiler. But I got my May and June member mail today, and it is fantastic. So first we'll start with May. And we have a wonderful watermelon crawl. So we have an A6 mini, and then we have the sticker challenge, save 35. That was for May. In addition, for June, we got the A6 mini and a Born in the USA A6 sticker challenge. She did a fantastic job on these items. So guys, make sure you go check out her shop, her channel, in addition to her membership. I also got this really cool gnome summer June freebie that I plan on incorporating in my minis as well. All right, enough of that. Now it's time for us to get down to business. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Again, it is Motion Monday. What is motion? Motion is all about making some progress towards our goals. So, of course, do I have motion? Yes, your girl does have motion because I'm constantly making progress towards my financial goals. Today for our binder, we're going to be utilizing 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, $120 to see if we can make some progress on our goals. We're going to start with Ready, Budget, Go, our good friend Drew, and we're going to get started with Fruit Machine first, okay? All right, so with our Fruit Machine challenge, we also have stretch off challenges that we got from Drew as well. So I'll show those to you, okay? All right, so we have Utterly Fabulous, 25 on one side and 75 on, well, 100 on the other. And then we have Elephantastic, 75 on one side and 25 on the other. So I've already completed one side of Elephantastic, and we are working on one side of Utterly Fabulous, okay? All right, so I am just going to check my view very quickly. All right, we're good to go. And we're gonna start with Utterly Fabulous, and we're going to do a few stretches on that. So let's get started. We're gonna use our die from Eva at Ready, Budget, Go. This is the Ursula, one of my favorites. All right, so we have 1, And we'll start up top. All right, we have 2. And we'll go again. 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have another 2. And we'll do one more. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have a total of 7 that we stretched, and we'll do a quick cleanup. All right, so right now, because I'm gonna add money in once I play Fruit Machine, I'm just going to hold off. So we're gonna get started on Fruit Machine. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Fruit Machine, we have a total of 3 dice, okay? And so you can roll a cherry watermelon, lemon, or orange plum. All right, so those are, you have diamonds as well. Those are your choices. The object of the game is to get 3 in a row. Sometimes if you get 2 in a row, you can also pay out as well. So again, we have a card that lets us know how much money we need to pay based on the trios that we get or the pairs. So we're gonna start our first roll. All right, so we got 2 plums and an orange. So we're gonna go for the plum. So we'll roll 3 times. We already have our 2 plums. 1, 2, 3. So we didn't get it, so we're just gonna add $1. So now we're up to $8. We'll go again. All right, so let's go after some cherries. 1, 2, and 3. So we did get 2 cherries, and any 2 cherries are $3, okay? So now we have our $8 that we had plus our 3 will give us a total of $11. Are we gonna go one more time? I think so. We'll do one last time, okay? All right, so let's go for, we'll do cherries again. 1. I got a runaway die, guys. 2. And 3. We didn't get it. All right, so we're gonna pay a total of $12 to this envelope, okay? All right, guys. We're gonna go 10, 11, 12, and we're gonna count it up. Bear with me while we do a money shuffle. $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $85, $90, $95, $100, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. All right, so we hit a milestone of $110 in this envelope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch something out real quick. I'm gonna put a $100 placeholder in. And leave a 10. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and drop this money and place it in our sinking funds binder so it could be allotted to be used for something. All right, so again, $110 in our ready budget go. So thanks, Drew, for helping us save a mini fortune. All of the creators and their channels will be tagged so that you guys can check out their content. All right, I'm having a money malfunction, guys. Hold on. There we go. My 10 needs to go to the hospital. All right, moving on. We're going to Save with Friends from Budget Your Life, Eva. All right, we have a special die that goes with this game. Let's get started. All right, so we have the rock, and we do have a 3 available. So we're gonna add 3. Let's go again. We have our truck. And so what we'll do is we'll roll a D6. And we got a 6. So we'll fill in the heart. All right. And we'll do one more time. All right, we have the dice. The dice are all filled up, so nothing to that section is available. All right, again, we have number 1, which is Sean Shark Finn Connery, and he doesn't have anything available. All right, number 2, Petey does have something available. So we'll go in and we'll cross out one of Petey's 2s. And so again, that is a total of 3 plus 6 is 9 plus 2 is $11. So we're going to be adding $11 to our Save with Friends. We're going to add a 10 and a 1. All right, quick count, guys. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, $63 so far. All right, moving on, we're going to our duck matchup. This comes from Savings Creation Co. Sunny again at Savings Creation Co. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple stickers. Today, I want to do at least 3 because we're kind of moving slow. So we're going to go for Gossiping Greta, Overwork Oliver, and Pirate Pete. So again, Gossiping Greta, Overwork Oliver, and Pirate Pete. All right, let us pray, because these stickers sometimes give your girl a hard way to go. All right. Gossiping Greta. She look like she ready to tell someone that I stuck her on wrong. All right, she is 3. All right, Overwork Oliver. Come on, Oliver. I know you're tired, but you got to come off this page, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oliver missing half his coffee cup. I'm going to have to do surgery, y'all. All right, hold on. All right. All right, we up to 8, but we got to do a quick surgery because Oliver had a situation occur while I was trying to get him off the page. Please don't tell Sunny that I'm tearing up her stickers. There we go. Good as new. All right. So we're up to 8. And Pirate Pete is 6. So we'll have to pay this envelope $14. Please, sticker come off. Come off, little sticker. There we go. All right. All right, guys, making some progress. Let's pay the envelope what we owe. $14, 10, and 4 ones. Let's see what's already in here. All right, we have a total of $10, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $27 so far. All right, moving on. We're going to go do our Alice in the Wonderland envelope. This comes from Cozy Cottage Crafts. And this is the start. It says, drink the potion to start. Save to survive Wonderland. So let's see how much we're going to have to pay to get started. All right, and that is $3. I almost want to scratch another one, but it might be a setup, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so I'm going to pay my $3 and keep it moving. I can't believe I'm running low on ones already. So guys, one of the things that I am doing is trying to be more intentional about where these challenges are going, or where the binders are going. So I'm trying to make sure that all of the binders that I have are feeding into our main priorities. So that's something that I am definitely trying to do. Just want to show you quickly, this is my little casino envelope. We have a sticker savings challenge from Liz and Liz, and then we have some party planner papery savings challenges, some cards and poker, and then I have this from Hot Beauty Budgets, and this is the Texas Savings Showdown. Now today we're just going to get started on our sticker challenge and just do one, or are we going to do a stretch off? Let's see. No, I'm just going to do a sticker challenge. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the 5 money spread. And we'll go ahead and get that adhered. All right, all done. And we may not go in every envelope, and I am going to actually kind of speed you through some of the other challenges. I'm getting ready to go into the Harry Potter book that will kind of speed you guys through, as well as our 2026 savings challenge book from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. I just wanted to show you guys this. This is so cute. I got this from my friend Maribel at Mint Doco. And this is my little Harry Potter owl. That's really cute. All right, so let's have some fun, and let me kind of speed you guys through so that you can watch me make more progress. Hang tight, guys.